Who was an early mentor for you, man, that really showed you the ropes around here, man?
Well, there's a few people. I learned a lot from working with Stanley Huff, but not. It was more by osmosis because he was very quiet. We couldn't listen to the radio in the barn. We couldn't argue in the barn. He liked it peaceful, quiet. He was a great 2-year-old trainer, so I just tried to learn as much as I could from him. I learned a little bit from Tim McKenzie. I worked for Tim. He does the stalls here now, but he was a trainer for a while. And he was very hands-on. He rode everything, he groomed everything, and he really knows horses. He's one of those guys that just knows horses, you know. He's always there to help, and I kind of learned how to help other people from, you know, him always being there ready to, help you out. So those two guys, and you know, just watching and being around the horses, you know, you pick up things and you learn what works and you learn what doesn't really quickly, you know.
And what's the number one fundamental rule that every trainer keep in their back pocket, man, on the worst day?
And the worst day is to know your horse and to know your horse's limitations and never to try to push them beyond that, because you're doomed if you do. There are great Grade 1 horses and there are great $5,000 claimant horses. And when you know where the horse fits and you keep them where they fit, you're going to be successful. And when you go shooting for the stars every single time, you're doomed. You're doomed to failure.
Man, we seen a $30,000 claimer, right? Win the Derby, man. What that mean to you, and what you think about that?
I mean, all those guys, you know, they're just, you know, salt of the earth kind of people, you know, down to earth guys that struggle day in and day out, and they, you know, they're smart. They watch, they look, they see a horse maybe that someone's trying to either get rid of or, you know, kind of flew under the radar, and you know they get them cheap, and then they let the horse be themselves, and they end up, you know, making the Kentucky Derby and then winning it, you know. And it's great that a $30,000 claimant horse won. It gives you kind of more faith in being the small guy and knowing maybe you can make a little bit, you know.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.